Alright guys, so another way you can stretch on your hide here, or break your hide, is just on a tabletop like this. Just do it like that, you know. I'll use all of these methods I'm showing here. Whatever it takes, you know. That's the main goal, is to get it soft, so whatever it takes. I have had times where I've spent all day doing this and, you know, didn't come out and check it, or, you know, I waited a little bit longer to not come check it, and it had got away from me a lot, so I would just throw it right back in the tanner solution, the whole thing, and do it the next day. So just trial and error pretty much, guys. That's how I learned, and that's how you're going to have to do it, I guess. Videos and all will help, but experience, the key there. Just doing it. Spend time doing it, it'll turn out. Take your time doing it. Alright guys, so something else I do is use a stake right here. This is an old hickory sapling here. I carved the end down into an oval shape, left it flat up here, oval shape here, and then after a while of using it, it's kind of polished over a little bit. So I'll use this here. I'll go to my grain side here, the side that had the hair on it. I'll just throw it on this beam. Start working over the whole hide like this, the whole thing. Still a little too wet here for right now, but you can work on your edges also like that. It's a little easier on your hands. Still got to grip it with this hand, I guess, but it's kind of rough on your hands, this hide tanning stuff. Just from pulling and grabbing and squeezing and stuff like that. So just work my rough edges with this thing too. Going around the whole hide. Still going on with it, guys. Once your edges are softened up pretty much, I like to just move right onto this, and maybe the tabletop method for a little while, you know, but mainly this for me. Just going along with it here. You don't want any edges sharp here. These have been smoothed over already. So keep on going with it. We're starting to get on to the center of our hide. The very center still a little wet. Mainly right in here. All this is dry almost. So we're just going to work on that. Start on the edges, work your way to the center. That's how it goes usually. You can see how soft these edges are. I guess you can anyway. It's really soft right there, like a baby blanket there. Just keep on going with it here. Been chasing shade around all day, kinda. Figured I'd take a little break and sit down and do this. So if you get a larger hide from a buck, an older buck or something like that, it's going to be a lot harder to work with. The skin's a lot thicker, or the actual hide is a lot thicker. So something to look out for. Try to get you a small doe or something like that, a younger doe. Like that, you got to. I'll sometimes go around the whole edge of the hide and do that. Alright guys, so it's the next morning here. It got dark on me last night. I took this into the house and just softened up two spots that was left on it that was still a little bit moist. But that's it guys. Turned out pretty good. Nice and soft. Like a baby blanket right there. So I got up this morning and just buffed over the whole thing with our beam here just one more time just to make sure, you know. Right here's the tail. So I noticed that the haunches right here, the thighs right here, you know, on a deer, they're a little bit thicker right here and they want to dry less. Or they want to dry a lot less faster than the rest of your hide. So kind of keep an eye on those, you know, and that's basically what I did this morning, is just go over these two spots right here, just like we've been doing here on our breaking beam here. So that's it guys, that's our hide breaking right there. We've got a piece of buckskin now. All we got to do now is smoke this thing. We'll get back with you and show you what to do on that. If your hide, like I said, you could take an abrasive stone, a piece of sandstone, or sandpaper, anything like that'll work. You can run over this whole grain side one time really lightly, and that'll make it even that much softer, you know. All these little lines and stuff here going down the center of our hide right here. Like I said, I think that's from barbed wire fences where the deer goes under them. It just scratches the spine up. I don't know if you could see really good all these little lines and stuff. It's still got a little bit of our membrane layer on it, or grain layer. And if you get a bunch of them in one spot like we do right here, this spot right here will stay a little bit stiff. Like I said, you can come back with an abrasive stone, go over all this, then hit it on your beam again, you know. So just going over our hide here with these abrasion stones, just some sandstone here. I usually just wrap it over one leg like this, pinch it with the other one, and just do that right there. Just rub over the whole hide if you want to. It'll make it a little bit softer. I'm just hitting these spots where the barbed wires tore up the hide here a little bit. A bunch of scars here really close together, and it's got that grain layer on them like I said. So I'm just going to hit that just to soften that spot up just a little bit. And that's what I'll do there guys, just rub it back and forth. And you don't want to push down really hard on a hard surface with your hide like this, with your sandstone, because it will buff a hole through it and make a really thin spot. So I mainly just get the top layer there, put it on your leg. It won't mess it up as bad as a hard surface. All these little spots here, just hit it all. If you have a small square of carpet or something like that, it works pretty good too. Something that'll fit in your lap, you know. I'll fold it over my lap and put the hide on it. It seems to work pretty good also. Just whatever works, you know. So that's what I'll do there guys for that part.